I think it's on. Hello, I'd like to welcome all back to Super Adventure Island. Well, last time I got the best equipment in the game, and now we're going to Dungeon 5. No, we're not. I said I was going to do a collectathon, so I'm going to do a fucking collectathon. I'm going to collect a lot of items in this particular video. So if you're here for story only, please leave. I don't give a shit about you. Oh yeah, you need money for this. I say yeah. Now, in case you're curious, there's actually a few more weapons other than the light sword. There is the power sword and the crystal sword, which you can still get, but for now we have this, and I need to teleport. I should have gone to the spring. Fuck. Whatever. Now I'll get more enemies to kill, which is always a good thing. So the upward jab is not a very tactical move, but if you need to hit something that's directly above you and you need a little bit of distance, it's a perfect way to get that extra mileage out of your sword. Out of your sword. Slashy sword. Repeating words is a good way to make things funny. Oh wow, that was a good combo. That was an Uber Pluxor combo. Wow, that's neat. It's so fun when you can string things together like that. It makes you feel great. It makes you feel like a man wearing a shirt and wearing cologne. I am actually very strongly opposed to colognes because they stink like fuck. I don't know, that chemical smell, oh god, it just makes me vomit. I'm not even kidding. I literally get nauseous when I smell anything that's related to perfume. It's my problem, and I admit that it is my problem. So if we ever meet, you and I, or whoever the fuck you are, don't wear cologne, or I'll get very frowny face. When I get frowny face, I stop talking, and that's not a good thing, because when we do meet, you'll probably want to talk to me or something, because else we wouldn't be meeting. Get out of the way. Oh, no, this goes to Fuafu Island, which is the island of darkness that we can't enter until we have some very specific items. The orbs, namely. The 6 islands are all connected by hidden paths. Find them by switching the levers. No shit, Sherlock! You know, that really takes a scientist to figure out. By the way, it's a lot easier to get around when you have 5 magic bottles, because with 5 magic bottles, you can actually use wing to get to the entrance and then teleport. You cannot use... No, you need feather. You can't use wing inside, so you have to go outside first, and you can't use the springs either, so it's kind of sucky. Kind of poorly... They could have done that better, but maybe it's a restriction with intention so that the player can't just cop their way out of everything. I'm going to be using the light sword for a bit, primarily because I'm not going to be here for long. There isn't a lot more I want to get around this place that I haven't already gotten, so... Shouldn't have to speed up. Oh, yeah! I'm collecting the coins because I'm a bit of a collectathonic. Oh, yeah, bitches. I should speedrun this game, even though I could not do that. This game is really fun. I like the gameplay. It feels thought out. It feels meaty. I feel like I'm actually beating people up when I slash them with my sword. And my boomerang feels a little bit light, but it still does the job. Oh, we pick up life. Should never leave life behind. That's such a dick move, like boing, boing. You gotta get out sometime, kiddo. And I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting. I think you can actually use wing in that particular water section. I don't know. Don't take my word on it. If I'm correct, this is either a light bottle... It's a magic... Yes! Now I can use wing and just get the fuck out of a place. Wing and feather is a great combination of spells. Too bad I won't be using it that much once I get 8, because when I get 8, I pretty much get a really fucking snazzy spell. Now, the there's a lot of spells we get after this that are really fucking dumb. They're not really practical or purposeful, they're sort of just there. If you want to know what spells I'm talking about, you'll be seeing them in a while. This game has attack spells, and as you can see, it's not really that hard to beat enemies up. You just hit them and bow, they're dead. So there's no real motivation to get a spell that kills everything. Unless you're maybe really annoyed and you don't want to switch out, but I don't really see any practical purpose behind having multiple attack spells. That being said, we have to switch the water crystal back on. Because before we go to Sala-Sala, I want that on. Because like I said, you can only get a very particular weapon in Sala-Sala if this is on. So turn it on. Do I need to repeat myself, kids? Oh, I went there. I went there. Where do I want to go? Let's, Blizzard. Not a good spell. I'll use it on pako-pako. Why haven't I been on pako-pako? I think there's a few things I can get now. Oh yes! There was one thing I want to get in this island, but it's kind of cool. It's actually better to do this after you get the item from Sala-Sala, but do whatever you want. I want to get these things now. I think I need to go down here, but this might just be just some coins. I might as well take the boomerang. No, it's a life bottle, which entirely justifies this. Just one life bottle is a big difference during the final boss. The final boss is a lengthy one, so if you find a life bottle, it's worth it. Because you're worth it. You're a pretty lady. Even if you're not a lady, you're still pretty. At least I think so. I don't judge. Oh, it's turned on. Good. Because I need that turned on. I need to go up here, actually. To the right. Whoop. Oh yeah, Sala-Sala isn't turned on, but that's just money. So don't worry. If you have every bit of money you need, you bought everything at the casino, you don't really have to worry about money anymore. By the way, neither the crystal sword nor the power sword are better than the light sword. This is the fireball! It's not a magic spell, so it doesn't use any magic. It's just this. It's kind of a funky attack, might I say. I don't like it too much because I just don't like it. It feels like a gimmick, if anything. Like, hey, it's there! So we've got to turn the sunstone on as well. Like I said, I'm not going to Sala-Sala until all of them are on. Now, the item you can get is a minor item, but there's a lot of portions in Sala-Sala that reward you for having everything on. The game is really choppy. Never really checked this particular section out. Whatever might be here. Just a way to get to Fua-Fua. Should have guessed. I don't think there's really anything you can get, so I think there's only some money down there in case you wanted. I'm gonna look up where the way to Boa Boa is, so see you guys in a sec. Okay, so it's that thing that I went past. I also found out about a few things I might want to watch out for, so... Game's a little bit buggy at the moment. I don't know what it is. Maybe if I lay down low on the save states a bit. I'm gonna turn it down back to 30 FPS. Maybe that helps. Should never leave a magic bottle behind. There's no real cheap way to recover magic bottles, by the way. Well, the game is really being a dick. Oh, actually, I don't want to be here. No, wait, I do. I'm so confused! Because of all this fucking lag. I kind of want to... I'm really considering to cut this off. I think I'm going to do just that. I'll see you guys in a split second. So I'm going to look up on the map what I can gather. I'm going to see... so many interruptions! I close off Steam, the biggest user of... This episode is looking like a fucking zombie with all these cuts! I might have to restart the emulator, that just might be it actually. The emulator's like all disturbed now. Like all the variables got assigned. Oof. This is the Patchwork Collectathon, people! Fuck, I want to make that a nice little... There's no health bottles on this island anywhere, by the way. In case you're fucking curious. I'm not kidding. Okay, I'm gonna restart it. And I'll see you guys in Gia Gia. I'm gonna equip your shovel here, because... For some reason, someone thought it would be a funny idea to put the Gia Gia warp all the fucking way over here! Like, who the fuck thought this was a good idea? Can only be accessed with a shovel for some reason. I kinda wanna stop it. Damn it. I guess I have to restart my computer to get the fraps working safely, but whatever. I'm just gonna have to tear through this then. There's a reason I did not correct the things, by the way. It's for a single item obtained here. I don't know if I collected already. If I did, then I might as well just go back and turn it back on. You can't use this thing while jumping. You can't use it at any decent fucking time. I always use it as a weapon. It's not that powerful. It's not that... It doesn't even dig clouds, which are not even solids. Okay, here's what I wanted. Life bottle, there you go. There's one more thing I want to pick up here. And I actually need to see if the switch is pressed in this area. No matter how good the light sword is, it cannot break these particular obstacles, but there's no real reason to not just switch back. So the other thing I can get here is another life bottle, or just a life bottle. There's another magic... By the way, I never showed off those spells, did I? So this is a power boost, which makes you just fucking invincible. I mean literally just invincible for a bit. No funky sound effects, you just go... I guess this wouldn't be very useful here, but it just kills every on-screen enemy. It doesn't hurt bosses, and it's kind of sucky. You just want to stick with recovery, wing, or feather. Magic is really a utility in this game, not much of a practical application. What's this thing over here say? Yeah, you'll have more than enough coins. When you start out, 100 is enough to get you started on the fucking gamble island. I don't know what the game is so, gamble! Fucking gambling! You need a lot of money. You need no fucking money. I don't fucking care. I'm here for one thing. And a switch. And another thing. There's one more thing I can get. Hey, wait, that means that I could... No, I get a life bottle. So I just wanna go fucking crazy on these bitches. Takes a moment for it to register. But nothing an experienced swordsman and warrior like Higgins can't manage. Presses his cheek up against it. Ew. Probably shouldn't do that, Higgins! I think his name is literally Master Higgins. Anyway, these things can only be broken with a fire sword for some reason. I don't know why. It's kind of a sloppy decision, I'd have to say. Kind of breaks the game. I mean, it's the world's finest blade, but it can't chop an ice block! Fuck you, Dolphin. I'm never playing... I might play a good... Oh, look, good, the switch is pressed. Which means I should jump on the side of this building. Suicide is always the option! Actually, it isn't. Especially at Foxconn, who instead of making their company more tolerable, just hangs out nets so that people can't jump off the building. This is why I hate Apple even more than I originally did, because apparently they're united with a company that's just entirely made out of self-pretentious assholes, which I guess suits Apple's business district. I mean, they make luxury products, so they're all pretentious assholes at Apple. How can you make luxury products when you are a generous giver? Jesus, man. I'm not having any prejudice, it's just the only logical way for things to go. Tell me how you could make luxury products and seem like it's the right thing to buy without being self-pretentious and a dick about it. Linux isn't a luxury product and everyone's just... Apple, Windows is a pretty product and everyone's like, hey, it's a product. Makes fucking sense. Boom! I'm not taking that. I think you can switch like it's sort of a spin attack. Anyway, the last magic bottle... No, we need one more before we get the actual fun stuff. Blaze! It's a fire-based attack. It's exactly the same thing as Blizzard. Only it's with fire! And it costs a lot more. I wouldn't know why. Oh dear God, I'm getting epilepsy. It didn't kill the guy. No idea why it didn't. We're one more away from getting a spell that's really fucking great. If I'm correct, every switch we currently have is on. Although I do need to turn this one on first. I like how there's no life bottles on Boa for some reason. I think there's no magic bottles on Pako-Pako. There's sort of a theme going on. Turned on! Yeah! Kavoosh! This is where we just summoned the volcano, which was necessary to break a few boulders. Like, why don't you just get a pickaxe, Higgins? Shouldn't have to blow up half the fucking island in the process. Oh, we can't go to... So anyway, next time, I think we're going to go to Sala-Sala. And just so you can get a little bit of a taste, it's a desert island, like you would expect it to be. But I'll see you guys next time on Sala-Sala. It's not a desert level. It's actually going to take place in something that happens to pop up in the background in a few seconds. Actually, it takes place in 2 of those buildings. So next time, we're going to explore an Egyptian temple and pin a pyramid too, which is fucking cool. Hope you guys all have a great day and enjoyed the video. If you didn't, I'm sad. Bye-bye.